Hello all, how are we? We doing good? I hope we're doing good. Welcome back to Virtually Crack the Show. I open digital packs. Today we have some digital packs to open, which you could probably have guessed due to the premise of the show. So let's just jump into some. Why not? That's a good start. We got something fancy in the back. We got Sprigatito, Floatzel, Pinsir, Charmander, it's the wrong Char. Pull out Tatsugiri. That's a new one. Excellent. Was pull out Dondozo also a thing? No, we got shiny Dondozo. That's what we got. Alright. I think that's 4 of the 6 full arts from the set. I think that's 4 out of 6. I haven't really been keeping track of that because that's not like the... Yeah, okay, that is 4 out of 6. That's not the part that is going to take the longest to do. So, let's do some fights. I'm thinking, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, okay, we're good. So yeah, we got 3 more of these to do. I'm just gonna go for 2 of them. What do we want for this? Well, I mean, we want the Punchy Boys, so... It's Punchy Boys or Grassy Boys, but we already had the Punchy Boys selected. So we're going with the Punchy Boys. That's the plan. Okay. We've got Riolu and Professor's Research. We do have communication. So that's something. Oh, this is not... Man, we've certainly got something here, huh? I would love to see a Gibble. That's not a Gibble. I think I want a communication to find a Gibble. Like... It's not the greatest chance. Alright, well... Have a Rocky Helmet. Like, I can KO the Shroodle. I don't know if that's better. We're gonna be in a bit of a rough time, I think. I can no longer KO the Shroodle. Now they can KO the Riolu. And we've redrawn the Aerodactyl. Okay. Cyrus and Old Emperor. You know what? That's probably better. Well... Yeah, they can't KO me next turn. With just Shroodle. They can probably do it with Grafaiai, but... I choose Violence. Because if they do hit me with the Shroodle... Okay, well there's Clodsire. Okay, they are going for the double KO, which I'm kind of okay with. This would be a great time to draw Lucario. Like, I'm just saying. I'd be fully on board with that right about now. That's a Gibble. Which is notably not helpful. Or at least not overly helpful. Like, they're going to put energy on Darkrai and KO Riolu, which is not great. So I might honestly be better retreating here. Because, like, 40 chip damage is not going to do enough. I'm better off just having this guy out front, I think. Yeah. Like, if they Cyrus the Riolu, then whatever. But... Okay, communication. Like, I'm just going to communication the Garchomp away. Either thing that we find here is good, I think. Yeah, alright. I think the only valid options were Gabite or Lucario. Like, I found everything else. We are going to get chip damaged, but we're also going to get 100 damage in. And that's pretty good, honestly. Pretty okay with that. Like, I'm not poisoned, so this is only going to deal 60 to me. That doesn't heal it out of lethal. Yeah, okay. So hooray, we managed to get through this without losing any points. Oh cool, right on time. I can pull second Gibble. I suppose second Gibble was an option, which would have sucked. Got jump time. Because I crave violence. Play out the Gibble because I've already used everything. It doesn't matter, I'm winning this turn anyway, but let it be known that I had various options. I don't know whether it would have been better to play out second Gibble or wait for a old Amber. I don't think there were that many other choices in the deck. Alright. I do like the Aerodactyl. I don't know if it's better in this deck. Like, if I had a second Lucario, I would probably swap out the Lucarios and the old Ambers for second Riolu and second Lucario. But I don't. This one wants fire. So let's send in the fire. Yeah. Once again, I do not have the new Charmeleon to put in this deck. Or the new Charizard. It's just old Charizard all the way. Yeah, we got the Charmeleon. Nope, that's not the one I wanted in front. There we go. Much better. We are going first, which is honestly fine with the Moltres start. I'll play out the second one, why not? Ah, I should have left it for communication. That was foolish of me. That's why not. That's my bad. That's a bad choice on my part. Okay. That probably won't matter yet. Well, it definitely won't matter yet. It'll matter when it gets to Tinkaton. But that hasn't happened yet, so we're chilling. Alright. X speed, X speed. Well, good to know I can retreat at any time. Inferno Dance. How many we got? Okay, it's a great start. Fantastic start. Alright. One on the Charmeleon, please. Like, with luck, we can build up to having a Charizard available. But... okay, they really want the Skarmory out front. Which makes sense. Okay, we've got Sabrina. That doesn't help me. Not really worth potioning, so let's just Inferno Dance again. We're hoping for just like at least one. There we go. Alright, we'll take a 2. A 2 is perfectly fine. Cool. So now I can one-shot the Tinkatink. I can no longer one-shot the Tinkatuff. Also, wow, they found options. Amazing. Alright, now would be a great time for Charizard. That's a Pokeball, which is a chance at a Charizard, thanks to the communication. Okay. Alright, it could give me Charmeleon, it could give me Charizard. It has given me Charizard. This is a great day. I don't remember how much Tinkaton does. I'm going to X-Speed twice and just kind of end this Skarmory, I think. Because if they Evo to Tinkaton and they can't KO Charizard, then we're chilling. Let's hit up the Crimson Storm. Lovely. Guess we can put another energy on and build up to second Crimson Storm. Okay, they can retreat for free. Okay, they do have the Tinkaton. Ooh, and okay, so how much? Flip a coin if heads deals 80 more. Okay, well I'm now in potential KO range, which is not what we want. I think, regardless, we want to Sabrina this thing out of here. Hopefully they go to the Tinkerton. They went to the Shaman. Healing up for 20 doesn't really do anything right now. I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't know. That one's a little bit tougher. I'm gonna go for Slash. Because either they have to put their energy on to retreat. Okay, they did put the energy on to retreat. Yeah. So now I potion up. And we hope to not die. Yeah. The problem with being in the Charizard loop... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can't attack right now. I need to Sabrina again. Well. They've gone for the Shaman yet again. Well, now it doesn't matter that I'm in the Charizard loop. I suppose I didn't even need to put the extra energy on there. I could have put one on Moltres. Yeah, now I'm one away from winning, so it doesn't matter if they... Okay, they've gone for the Skarmory. And they can't power up the Tinkerton all the way this turn. That's 3, which means we win. Hooray! What's up, man? I mean, we'll get the Evo. Another energy on the Moltres, and burn to the ground. That was not the cleanest game, I will admit. That one went real bad real fast. I did not need to use the Moltres. I could have used that to try and find an earlier Evo, which would have been nice. If I'd had the Evo like a turn earlier, I could have gone for the KO on the Tinkertuff while it was still a Tinkertuff. But oh well. Well, the last one is Bibarel Dialga. Presumably fighting will be good there. Alright. Now, it's time to try our hand at the ranked matches in the Great Ball League. And see if this deck is still good enough. Or if I've come out of the early game and find myself struggling in the mid game. If I do, then I'll have to look at maybe building a Giratina deck. Like, I've got the Giratina, I've got the Darkrai, I've got the Mewtwo, if that's what I want to do. I don't have Gardevoir, which I feel like is going to be a big part of that. Okay, going second with the Dialga Arceus start, especially with Pokeball Research backup, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Annoyingly, they do have the Charizard deck, which Dialga specifically doesn't match up very well into. So that's not ideal. I mean, I'm glad I'm going second, because that means that I'm going to be dealing damage about the same time as they do. Alright. Pokeball first. Let's see if we can find a leaf with the research. Alright, we got Dialga and Leaf, so we got that at least. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on playing those. If they're playing Iono, then rip me, I guess. Okay, they don't get to attack me this turn. The next turn's gonna be a little bit rough. Ooh, they're searching now. What are they hoping to find? It's an interesting choice. I have no reason to use anything else, so let's research. Potion and second leaf. Yeah, let's build up Arceus a little bit. I doubt that 130 is gonna... I don't actually remember how much the new Charizard has. Okay, they've got the Shaman. That's the healing Shaman. Cool. If they attack me, I'm good. Because I've got the KO. Okay, they've got Geo to deal 70 to me. Which means I can get the KO on the Charmeleon. They don't have anything built up in the background. Alright. I'll play out the second Arceus and the second Dialga. I was kind of hoping to find a Shaman at some point, but we didn't. Leaf for the retreat. Into Arceus. I'm debating whether to use the potion, but I don't think there's a particularly good reason to do so. So we're just going to go for damage. I don't know if there's a good argument to put on the cape anywhere. I don't know what this deck could have in the background to kind of keep people in. Are they roping me? No, they... Well, not on purpose at least. Probably just trying to think through their turn. Okay, they've conceded. Cool. This makes sense. Yeah. That's kind of like the plus and the minus for the stage 2 decks. If you get there, generally they're going to be a lot stronger than the basic EXs. But you do need to get there, which means you need to not stumble, which is difficult. Part of why communication is so good. But you gotta make sure to be using it at the right times. You kind of have to wait until the last possible moment. Because if you just draw it, sweet, you drew it, and now you don't need to use the communication. If you don't draw it, then you've thinned the deck potentially of some other basic, like you pulled your second copy of a different thing, so you can communicate that away. Okay. Dialga Shaman with research backup. That's something. Always good to play out the second one in case of random Palkia Misty win. It's always possible. You gotta respect it. Okay. We've got a Mewtwo. Magnemite. Oh, this is a deck I haven't seen. Okay, what do we got here? What's the juice? Okay, Pokeball. So they have more than just a single Magnemite in the deck. That's good to know. That's good information to have. Okay, Skarmory. So low to the ground steel deck, I guess? Makes sense. It feels like they probably don't want to have the Magnemite up front. I am going to draw more cards and hope for an Arceus something. Alright, Adamant. I'm not going to use that just yet. Which does mean I'm probably not using it this turn either. Okay, second Magnemite. They've presumably just drawn. I'll admit, I don't particularly remember what these cards do. Yeah, they've put the Rocky Helmet on the Magnemite, which is good. Good for me, at least. Okay, we got Mew. So we do have something to put the energy on. If I research, that means I'm taking 20 from the Rocky Helmet. Let's heal. I think I'm okay with taking 20 from the Rocky Helmet. We got Cape, we got Pokeball. Let's Pokeball and then play out the Mew. Yeah. We can hope for an Arceus next turn. I'm not going to cape just yet, because I feel like I might want that on the Mew. Strangely enough, this looks like it's going to be building up the front Dialga kind of a game, which is not something that happens all that often. Okay, do you have... Yes, you do have the cape. This makes sense. See, now here's where things get interesting. Let's heal up. So I'm going to put the energy on Mew. And we're going to use the Metal Arms attack. Because we're also going to be able to do 50 because we have a tool attached. I'm so glad I didn't misclick that onto Shaman. That would have been hilarious. Okay. So now I get to deal 50 via my powers. Oh, what a weird game. Okay. Ah, okay, they're switching in. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Can't really argue with that logic. Okay, so this is a very interesting deck. Like, I could do it again, or I could just build up a second Dialga. You know what? Adamant. I'm not in range to get a KO with Giovanni. I don't have a good enough reason to switch. Oh hey, I haven't attached an energy yet. Yeah, let's put that over here. One that's not damaged. Yeah. So now I have 100 damage on lock. No one has any points yet, which is honestly impressive. They still have basics. I have to assume they have a Dialga in the deck, they just didn't draw it. A Giant Cape on the second Skarmory, that makes sense. One thing I don't have is Cyrus. Okay. Yep, damage was lowered. Let's heal on up out of that. And, like, let's do it again, I guess. I'm going to leaf again. But this time going to the Dialga that can deal 100 damage. This way I've healed out of Metal Arms KO. I'd be surprised if this guy isn't running Adamant. Yeah, they're going to go in for the 50 here. Wait, how many do they... They've got 5 left. Surely they're going to find the Magneton at some point. They've conceded. Okay. Yep, I just kept having the healing to get me out of that hole. Okay. I don't know whether the swap to the Mew was a good call to get the Metal Arms damage, but it was a funny call. And sometimes that counts for something. I did want to see what the deck was trying to do though, and it didn't seem to get there. So I don't know. It didn't get any of the Evos that it needed. They pulled another basic and then I didn't get to see what it was. Kyokyo? Cool. So yeah, big old pile of mysteries with that one. So there you go. Okay, the Arceus solo start, not the worst start in the world. We are going first. Okay, Solo Arceus Steel versus Solo Arceus Psychic. An interesting matchup. Okay, Pokeball into Research is good. Second Arceus is the least helpful one we could have found. Sabrina Potion, okay. That is a rough start. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'll be honest, I don't think we're winning this one. Though they are building up the Arceus instead of the Giratina. I guess because they can build them both up at the same time. That makes sense. Oh, and they've got the Mew. I'll be honest, I don't think I've got this one. I have stumbled at the first block, and now I've pulled Leaf instead of anything useful. Cool. Yep, this is a whole bunch of not helpful. I'll be honest, if I haven't found Dialga by the time... Well, by this turn, basically, I'm just gonna... Oh boy, yeah. Like, I don't have a good option. I'm going to Giant Cape the one in front. I'll be honest, I don't think I've got a leg to stand on here. Rocky Helmet, the one in the back as well, why not? There are 9 cards in here and 6 of them are Pokemon. And one of them's Oak and one of them's a Pokeball. So I've got a 1 in 9 chance of getting no Pokemon next turn. They have the replay. Yep, alright, cool. Cool. They don't even need to play out the last part of the bench. Cool. Understandable. Cool. I found the one thing that wasn't a Pokemon. Butts. Butts. Okay, I suppose now is a good time to Sabrina. Like, this would have been a great time to be sandbagging 2 basics so I could threaten the KO on the Mew. I unfortunately do not have that. I choose violence. And I think next turn we leaf and concede. Because that's a funny way to concede. I have no hope of winning this. Sorry, I have very little hope of winning this. It's not no hope. So I'm pretty sure it's no hope. Yeah. Understandable. Cool. Oh, right on time. Shaman. Alright. Energy on the Shaman, because it's useless. Leaf. And concede. There was no way. I had 0 chance of coming back from that. Ah, well. Better luck next time. Yeah, that was just kind of not the roughest draw, but pretty dang close. Like, the only thing that would have been worse is Solo Shaman into literally nothing else. Like Solo Shaman into Mew is at least there's something there. Not a huge thing, but something. Yeah. Anyway, we tried. We succeeded in some of them, but not quite enough of them. I'm going to be 2 hourglasses short of an extra pull. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Cool. Well, we still got 3 packs to open here though, so that's not nothing. Let's see what we get. See if we can pull one of the 3 cards we have remaining. That'd be kind of nice. Or sorry, one of the 3 non-EX cards or 3 EX cards that we have remaining. We got Wiglet, we got Pawmi, we got Jiggly, we got Tentacruel, and we got Pokemon Center Lady. So nothing yet. Nothing yet. Ooh, we are pretty close to level 40 though. There's a chance we hit that tonight and get 1 extra pack in there. Could be good. Could be good. Okay. Let's see. So I've still got roughly a 30% chance of finding a new card. Most of that is the... Oh, hey, second promo, finally. One of those is the final 1 diamond card, Shroodle. And another one of them is, like, the Charmeleon. Both of which are a pretty high chance to actually get. But obviously we haven't found them yet, so... Like, 30% is still 30%, I guess. Who knows? Maybe it'll be one of the last cards. It would be very funny if the last 2 cards I needed in the set were Charizard EX and Charmeleon. Because both of them are part of the Charizard EX purchase deck, I think. Event deck, like, claim. I don't know what to call it. But, like, if I could clear out both of them at once with the 1 ticket, and it cleared out the set, that'd be kind of cool. I think that got us our level. So let me just back out of here. Get myself 12 more hourglasses. Lovely. Level 40. So I believe it only goes up to level 50. So we're gonna run out of those free hourglasses soon enough. But we're not there yet. Which means we can still open more packs. So I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna have something cool. Have we pulled a new card yet today? I don't believe we have. I hope today isn't the day that the streak breaks. That'd be annoying. But so far it seems like that's the case. I actually don't remember if the streak is broken or not. It might have already, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I know we got at least something new yesterday. Like out of 4... What was that, 5 packs actually? Out of 5 packs I would have expected 1 new card. But, I mean, we've still got the sneak peek campaign. Well, we got Shroodle as an option. Okay. Full Art Graphite is probably the better one to go for. I mean, the Full Art Pinsir in the Charizard pack, that's a wild pull. Ooh, Alakazam is also an option. Could get a Full Art Weasel. I'm not going to go for the Full Art Weasel. I'm going to go for that Full Art Graphite, I reckon. Unless we have an EX in here somewhere. An EX I don't have, because I've already got the Wug Trio. Okay. Let's go for that Full Art Graphite. Where was that? Yeah, this one. Okay. Let's see if we can get 3 Graphite before we get a single Shroodle. That'd be funny. Funny's the word, right? Top middle. Oh, we get the sneak peek. Alright, show me that top middle. Okay, not top middle. Go on bottom left. Bottom left today. Ah, well. Should have gone top left. I should have known. Alright, well that's like 3 Paldean Tauros today. So good to know that we can pull 2 Diamond Fire types. Would have been nice if any of them was the other one, but, you know, can't always get what we want. Sometimes we just gotta take the L. Yeah, I think that is gonna do it for me for today. I will clear out this mission. which is the Pikachu deck, right? Because we finally got the second Pokémon. Fantastic. How many do I have left? Like, this is Charizard and 2 Charmeleon, which means that would clear out those, which would be nice. Beedrill. We just need a second, but how do I not have a second? I pulled so many Lopunny. I don't have a second Baneri. This one we need Alakazam. And what's the other one we need for this? Oh, a second Drifloon. How? Gario needs another Baneri. This one needs a goddamn 2 goddamn Shroodles. Amazing. And this one needs, yep, Baneri. So it'd be great to pull a Baneri. It'd be better to pull a Shroodle. But it'd be great to pull a Baneri. Oh, hey. People actually give him thanks for stuff. Nice. Great. Look at all them shop tickets. It's beautiful. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to hit ranked or Great Ball rank 2. But I make no promises because sometimes we just draw bad. And that's how the game goes. But yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Look forward to more cards and more fights. The final master fight for the single player fights, so then it's just going to be the rank battles to waste time between packs. So look forward to that, I guess. But that is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later for more stuff. Bye-bye!